Here it is, guys. Our face reveal and exclusive interview with Boosteroid Vice President Vlad Kosman. This video will be the first of many topics we have covered in this full interview. Boosteroid is really improving on all fronts, and it starts here. Look for more updates on Boosteroid from the top here at Cloud Gaming Battle, so make sure to subscribe to see more from us. Enjoy the video. I'm Black Knight. This is Hefe. This is a little quick, and we're part of the Cloud Gaming Battle. This is most of us.
Sure.
Welcome. This is actually going to be our face reveal. So it's good to have you guys here with us during this event. So
yeah, appreciate it.
we wanted to have something really nice. So it's good to have the VP of Boosteroid here. 4K. How's it going?
In Europe, it's going really great.
Mm-hmm.
And both standard tier customers are upgrading to Ultra, and new users are subscribing to it. So we're still rolling it out in Europe, and it's not yet available in all our DCs. And of course, the US is not yet there. But let me tell you, in 2024, Boosteroid is really deploying pretty much the same amount of hardware that we had since 2019 to 2023. So it's really massive. And of course, it will take some time to roll this out across all our data centers.
Mm-hmm.
But we have officially launched in Europe like 2 months ago, I think. And it's too early to kind of present you with the whole stats and stuff.
Of course.
But the results we have so far, they are even better than expected in terms of the uptake, customer satisfaction, and retention, and so on.
Yeah. All right. Very good. I'm sure that was all very, very expensive.
Yeah, but that's how it works,
Yes.
We have invested roughly 30 million so far since the beginning of the year in the hardware only. And it may very well be up to 100 million by the end of the year, depending on how quickly we move. So it's it costs a lot.
Awesome.
We in the US, we don't see a lot of the capacity things. Have you been great on capacity out in Europe? Has there been issues getting enough hardware to all the users and whatnot?
Well, now the capacity issues are not really huge, but frankly speaking, we still have them sometimes during peak hours with standard tier. So that's why it's important for us that a part of the standard tier customers are upgrading to Ultra, because the standard feels more relaxed after that, And another thing is, of course, the new servers. And we open up the whole new hardware hubs, like in Germany, for example, with lots of servers. And of course, we're adding more servers to our existing locations: France, Spain, Italy, the UK, Sweden, Slovakia, and some others. So we're feeling good in terms of the capacity right now, and we hope this will remain at least up until the end of the year. And that's when we're going to deploy new hardware. Probably we'll talk about that later a little bit. In the US, just a few updates on how it's going with the US.
Perfect. That was my next question.
Yeah, good. So in fact, the servers, the new hardware has already arrived in Texas, North Carolina, and Illinois. So it's there. And next week, we expect new servers in Washington State, in Pennsylvania, Nebraska, Florida. So we will probably not launch Ultra until every site is ready.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, and there is no fixed date, frankly speaking, but we feel like it's going to happen within the next 2 weeks. And I think I'm pretty safe to say that.
Yeah. We usually connect to Chicago and
Okay.
Is it Philadelphia? No, it's Pennsylvania, somewhere in Pennsylvania. Allentown, is it?
Allentown, right?
Yeah.
Right. So we'll have our second DC in Pennsylvania. It's not the same town, but somewhere close. And we'll have a new DC in Omaha, in Nebraska. But it's good that you guys, and we will check if we can establish some access to the Illinois servers for you before we actually release Ultra in the US, because as Illinois is already there,
Yeah.
maybe we can launch it for you guys before we launch it for everybody,
Yeah.
so that you can take a look. We'll
Yeah,
check it
that'd
out.
be great. Low latency is going to be fantastic. I've already gotten connected, as you might know, and I think I usually get connected to Spain or France,
Yeah.
and even with 100 milliseconds of latency, it runs great.
So yeah, I mean, we need just a little bit more bandwidth from you guys. I mean, internet speed to enjoy it, but yeah, it's really great. I mean, it's the next level, and it's so much better than what we had before. And it's frankly speaking, our response to NVIDIA's Ultimate tier. And uh, just a bit of context, we were supposed to be the first cloud gaming provider to launch 4K resolution. And I mean, the real 4K, pretty much the same that we have launched now. But we started that back in 2022. But then the war started in Ukraine, where pretty much the whole team is based, and it became a bit complicated. And after that, we had in 2023, when things got a little bit more stable, we got together with AMD, and we had lots of R&D stuff for this hardware. And yeah, also in part because of the war, it takes more time to bring the equipment in the country to test it, and people are distracted by missile attacks and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's happening a bit slower than we wanted to happen.
Yeah.
And yeah, so here we are. Finally, we're launching this. Of course, it's now not the first 4K solution on the market, but it's a very good response to Ultimate, and it's not over. I mean, we are working on an even better stuff.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Let us know.
Yeah. So unfortunately, there is not a lot I can tell, but we are already working with AMD on the servers and the hardware solutions based on next gen AMD CPUs and GPUs that are not yet available on the market. They will be released in 2025. We're testing this hardware now, and it will be around 50% more high end than Ultra tier. So this is
50%.
right. This is crazy. And also,
Yeah.
what's important is that we will have some technologies improved, like ray tracing and stuff, available for more titles. And this is where things can go really great, because of all these additional technologies that we can activate. Right now, Ultra also has some custom stuff. As I don't know if you guys know, but it's based on RX 7900 XT, the consumer GPU that AMD customized for us so that we can use it in the data center.
Yes.
And also unlocked some software and some technologies not available on the standard card. So we have started this, but with the new hardware coming up in 2025, we'll have much more of these technologies, and yeah, it's going to be stunning.
When do you think you're going to be rolling out with this?
Now we're targeting February 2025 to start.
February.
Wow.
Right.
So you're installing your current 4K hardware right now in your data centers everywhere, right? And then right after that, you're going to be installing this new hardware.
Right. And
wow.
The plan is, I mean, most of the time it goes according to the plan, but sometimes, wars, epidemics, and so on. Yeah. So the plan is to have all this new, like, current 4K hardware rolled out by the end of the year, and then probably we'll start having capacity issues, like early signs of capacity issues, because these are like many thousands of servers we're deploying right now. We don't think they will be gone in 2 days. But anyway, so closer to January, we'll see how it goes. It will be high time to buy new hardware to prepare for the next year's growth. So, like, it all comes together. We have the new technology we're working on right now, and we will need to increase capacity. We will open up in new markets, hopefully, and we will need lots of new servers. And also, we don't expect anybody else to launch anything like that soon.
Yeah.
So just imagine, like right now, Ultra is pretty much equal to Ultimate by GeForce Now, depending on the game. Sometimes GeForce is a little bit better. Sometimes we are a little bit better.
Yep.
Like
Depends
5
on the
to 10.
game. That's very true.
Right. And just imagine we're 50% better than that. So
It could be great.
I am excited. I'm excited. A lot of
I'll
testing to
definitely
do. A
follow.
lot of testing. So what happens to the current hardware right now once you bump up to the new hardware?
It's still in operation, and we are using it for lower end games and for lower resolutions and frame rates. So we don't really differentiate between like 4K, Full HD, and so on. It's just the powerful VM, super powerful VM, not really powerful VM. So we'll reserve not really powerful VMs for, and we have like hundreds of games like this, like indie titles and other projects that do not really require super high-end VMs.
Yes.
So this hardware will be up and running. It's still the oldest hardware that we have based on P40 NVIDIA. I mean, as you can imagine, not really good.
Yes, I remember.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but we're using it right now for the games where it's more than enough.
So that ends part 1. Let us know what you guys think about these new developments. Plus, make sure to keep on the lookout for the next videos in which we cover topics like new locations, upcoming games, and partnership developments. And if you like what you heard, give us a like. Also, make sure to join as a member of the channel or join our Patreon and our Discord in links below. And above all else, make sure to subscribe to keep it locked right here at the only place where you can do battle in gaming heaven, Cloud Gaming Battle. See you in the next one.